I'm out here, little local pond, bringing my nieces, fishing, and we're gonna see if we can manage to have a few less gut hooked fish. Last time I did this, they were a little smaller, but we killed too many fish, so we're gonna try circle hooks. I got some tied up, some snelled, some just with standard knots. We'll see if the hook ratio is good, or if we end up gut hooking just as many, at least it'll be we tried. But I was looking for a way that when I take my kid fishing someday, he ends up not gut hooking so many fish, so we're gonna give it a shot and see how it goes. Circle hooks were 100% success. We caught probably, I don't know, 60 fish at least, and I think there was 2 hooks that got down, but as soon as I was able to just give them a little bit of pressure, they popped out. We didn't kill any fish, which is amazing for having 2 small children. So I'll definitely be using circle hooks in the future with any brand new fishermen or women, little kids, someone who doesn't know how to set the hook yet, because I know teaching them the appropriate mechanics early is important, but by the end of the day, they were baiting their hooks, taking their own fish off. We'll work on the hook setting later. Circle hooks were definitely a big success. I just wanted to add this in at the end. These were the hooks that we were using, size 6 and size 8. They are Eagle Claw laser sharps. They're a Circle C hook, and both girls had these on at different times on their poles. I didn't see a difference in the hookup ratio. On the left here, just for comparison, you've got a size 6 standard hook. This is the size 6 circle. This is a size 8 circle. I know these are pretty common for catfishing, ocean fishing, but they did really well today on small little bluegills and hybrids. So if you haven't tried it, I think it's worth a try. I know that some people are going to say, well, you should just learn how to set the hook correctly. I don't disagree. I did, in my mind, think that there may also be a safety factor here with kids on a little fishing pier throwing their hooks around trying to learn how to cast. The worst thing I could see would be getting one of these caught in someone's earlobe, but I think there's a little bit of a safety factor there. Now, if it does get hooked, that's probably going to be a lot harder to get out of a person, but for what it's worth, I thought this went really well. I was only out a few bucks for these packages of hooks I got at Cabela's. If it didn't work, so I was willing to give it a try. I did tie them up with different knots. I used a Snell, I used Palomar, I used a uni knot, just because I was trying around to see if anything made a difference. I actually don't think the snell went very well, and I'm sure people who do that knot more would know better. You could leave in the comments if you know why, but I think it has something to do with kind of the orientation of the top of the hook being conducive for a snell or not. So I just thought I'd add this in at the end in case anybody was wondering what hooks I used or what a circle hook was. If you're not familiar, it's an interesting concept, so look it up, read it up. There's some studies out there they've done in some Canadian waters where they looked at hookup ratios for different hook sets and I think damage to the fish. So it might be worth having a look. Take care and we'll see you next time.